And we're out. Thanks for tuning in.
Good episode, guys.
Welcome, everybody, and this is the bottom of the barrel, and you have myself, Caden Schmidt, and on the panel, as always, you have Jacob Naylor, Zach Jones, Ryan Boyer, and Joey Sexton. Enjoy the show.
Here's a question for you. Do you want to be the one I theme for? Do you want to be the one I'm spending on my green for? Girl, you got my heart racing, evil Knievel. Baby, you a star, twinkle, twinkle. Offer you my heart.
Shout out to Pretty Boy Sprague, as always, for the intro and outro of our song. Please check him out in the description below. Let's hop into it. Jacob?
So it's Pro Bowl week this week. What'd you guys think of the worst week of football?
I said it last week. Fans are snubbed.
I don't like the game. I like the activities.
The activities were fun to watch. Pro Bowl dodgeball, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, the activity is the only part that really worth watching in the Pro Bowl anymore.
Do you think it's right that players should be happy that they're going to the Pro Bowl?
I mean, they get a pretty good paycheck out of it, so yeah, they're going to be happy that they're going.
And they're going to Orlando.
Yeah.
But what do you think they'd rather go to, Orlando or Atlanta this year?
Oh, I mean, every player's goal is to rather go to the Super Bowl, but obviously, if they're not in the Super Bowl, they'd rather go to Orlando than nothing.
Honestly, if I was in the Pro Bowl, I don't think I'd like it too much. I think it's kind of I don't know how to explain it.
Oh, you have the right to deny the invitation.
Like,
You're risking your body for nothing, basically.
yeah, kind of. I mean, I know they play it safely, but I don't know.
It was just dumb.
I mean, you're not really risking anything, because if I literally watched like the last 5 minutes of it, because like you said, it's not even like a football game. I watched the last 5 minutes of it, and it was awful. They weren't even basically touching each other.
No,
So I mean, you're not risking anything because they're taking heavy precaution.
I mean, they don't have to touch each other to suffer an injury.
Mike Evans interception.
I feel like the two teams that make it to the Super Bowl, like, all of the rest of you are trash because you're playing this circus show.
Mike
you
Evans
monkeys.
interception.
Watch us play for millions of dollars in the greatest show in the world, while all of you go to Orlando and play touch football.
Saquon on defense.
Speaking of the activities, did you guys see like the flag football that was going on?
You mean the actual Pro Bowl game?
No.
Oh.
Basically,
Yeah.
it's a waste of time, in my opinion.
It was actually pretty cool, but I mean, yeah, it's just a waste.
I mean, that's what they want to do. That's what they want to do, but
I mean, if we're talking about the actual Pro Bowl game, let's talk about the play where the Chicago Bears made a play. You have Akeem Hicks in front of Andrew Luck's face, about to swat the ball, and guess who picks it off?
Didn't
The
they?
Chicago
do you
Bears
also want to
corner,
mention
Kyle
the 21 points
The goats?
that got
I
put
had
on their
goats.
head?
Trubisky's interception.
Yeah, True Money.
How about NFC losing like the Bears did first round?
Sorry, what round were the Bengals in?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
What was with the Pro Bowl's stupid start time of 3 instead of being like a primetime game like every other All-Star game?
Because it's not prime time. It's trash.
You know what organization that is?
What is it?
Never mind.
It's the No Fun League.
Alright, today we're going to do a Q&A of questions you guys have sent us. We're going to start out with the first question from our own Pretty Boy Sprague. Does Mo Bamba live up to the song's hype? Obviously, Mo Bamba.
No.
Does he play like the song hypes him up?
No,
that song is complete trash.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
6ix9ine is
If we're
better than
talking, okay, I agree with that. But if we're talking like
course you do.
hype of the song, that the song is hype. But does he? The question is, does he play up to that hype? Is he good as that song?
Oh,
is?
like Mo Bamba, the player?
Yes,
Oh,
that's the question.
No. I haven't heard anything about him.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I guess.
I heard anything
Doesn't he
about
play
it.
for the Magic?
Yeah. I guess the song would be better than the player, and that's saying a lot.
I mean, yeah. I seen like one highlight of him on House of Highlights. That's it.
See, not every NBA player can have a song after them that's good, like John Wall.
No, he actually also, Sheck West also made a song called Kyrie. It's absolute garbage, but I mean, you know,
I haven't heard.
So
of
what you're saying is Sheck West is absolute garbage.
No, I mean,
Kind of like Drake and his curse.
hey, he made a #1 hit, and like everyone enjoys it, especially the white women. But you know,
Next question, by our very own, is it? Let's talk about landing spots for Nick Foles, Joe Flacco, and Teddy Bridgewater.
I'm gonna start. I'll say Teddy Bridgewater stays in New Orleans for another year, takes over after Drew Brees retires, then they kick him out.
So are you thinking Drew Brees is going to be there for one more year?
I think he'll do one more run after they got completely screwed in the NFC Championship game. I think Nick Foles should also stay in Philadelphia because he just last time he had his own team, he just was terrible.
no, but I agree. I think he should stay in Philly, but he should definitely be the starter over Carson Wentz.
Oh no!
Oh,
yeah.
No.
Oh, yeah.
I agree.
You think?
Are you serious? He has one playoff loss. Nick Foles does. That's it. How many does Carson Wentz have?
All right, if we're comparing it to that, how many does Johnny Manziel have?
I don't think Carson Wentz has been in the playoffs because he can't stay healthy.
Tebow? How many does Tebow have?
How many wins or losses?
He only said losses, so I mean, if you want to
I guess
if you wanna
Tebow
go
technically
against what he
has
said,
one loss in the playoffs
So comparing,
to his two
it's
wins.
the same.
Did Tebow win a Super Bowl?
Not yet.
Okay, well.
And
Not yet.
Joe
He's making the
Flacco.
cut. Tebow come back to the NFL?
He is.
Well, in that case, Morgan Freeman hasn't won a Super Bowl yet either.
Anyways, Joe Flacco, Redskins.
Not wrong there.
That is a solid landing
Yeah.
for
Joe Flacco to the Redskins. Alex Smith is not playing next year.
I think
Alex Smith is never playing again. Alex Smith is never walking again.
Yeah.
Alex Smith is no more.
I agree. Alex Smith should probably just retire.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco to the Redskins.
All right, speaking of Flacco, do you guys think Flacco is actually a good player, or is he like overrated?
He was.
I
he's
think
solid.
I think he's still got a couple years left in him that will be good for the Redskins.
I mean, I'm not saying he's great, but I think he's still like above average.
Yeah, for sure. He's
Flacco to the Redskins, really?
Flacco to the Redskins.
definitely a reliable.
Well, yeah, I mean, honestly, the Ravens are probably going to stick with Jackson.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
it's
Yeah, but-
Lamar's team now.
But I see Flacco going to Jacksonville.
Jacksonville will probably draft a quarterback,
Yeah,
though,
I think
feel like.
Jacksonville is going to.
Yeah, but their defense is already like playoff ready.
Holmes.
They just need a QB.
They got Blake Bortles.
God.
Stop.
That's like saying the Bears have Trubisky.
All right,
Ooh.
Joe. Where do you think these players are going to land?
Wrong.
Nick Foles is obviously staying. Carson Wentz will go down with another injury again next year, and Foles will lead them to another Super Bowl. Flacco to Jacksonville, and then I can see Bridgewater either staying with the Saints or him being released and just out of the league.
CFL.
I mean,
XFL.
I personally could see Nick Foles staying with the Eagles. If Carson Wentz goes down again, they do need a quarterback, and obviously Nick Foles knows the Eagles' playbook. So, I mean, he, like you said earlier, he's not a main team quarterback. Like, he can have his own team.
He's a
playing.
playoff quarterback.
Yeah, he's strictly playoff quarterback. So, use Wentz for the regular season, then put Foles in for the playoff. But, you know.
I completely disagree.
Yeah, I'm joking there, obviously. You wouldn't keep Carson Wentz there for regular, then take him out when he's on fire and put in Foles, but...
No, I mean, I just think Nick Foles should start the whole time.
Oh, God, no. Okay,
All right, Jay,
no.
you have your opinions. Go ahead.
Listen up here, Carson Wentz. Jesus can only get you so far. It's time to stop praying and accept you're the backup quarterback. This is Nick Foles' team now.
You got any other predictions here?
No, that's it.
Teddy Bridgewater,
Yeah, he's probably going to stay.
Joe Flacco.
He'll probably stay too.
That's stupid.
Yeah.
Joe Flacco staying is.
I think
the
they're
end
all
of his
going to
career.
stay. I think they're all going to stay.
If I had a ring like Flacco, I wouldn't want to stay as a backup.
All right, Zach, go ahead. Go into your.
All right, like you said, Flacco's going to go to the Redskins. The Redskins need a quarterback. Alex Smith might as well be.
They
dead.
do have the Sanchez though. Mark Sanchez.
Okay, well, if
Fumble.
you're saying that Flacco's not going to stay because he's going to be a backup, then what about Foles? He has his ring. You think he'll stay be a backup?
The difference there is Flacco played the whole season and won that ring.
He's got a point.
But
I mean,
the
they both
playoffs
won
are
the ring.
harder to play in.
He also played Colin he played Kaepernick. So
I mean, hey, they're a Super Bowl team, so
Kaepernick
Right,
is
you
good.
got a
What
point
do
there.
you mean?
And then
you
Bridgewater.
gotta be.
Wrong.
Are you stupid?
You gotta be somewhat good to get to the Super Bowl.
Kaepernick is not a starting quarterback in the NFL.
No. Anyways, Bridgewater.
He should be. He has the talent too.
Wrong.
Especially,
I mean,
Nope, you're done.
especially-
Nope,
Do you
you're
know
done.
what the button
Especially-
means?
I don't care what the button means.
Nope.
But listen,
Rules.
look at all these teams.
Next question,
Josh
we're
Allen,
going to-
Josh Rosen. Both of them are bums. Kaepernick is so much better than both of those.
Didn't Josh Allen break Michael Vick's record?
And records don't mean anything. They're just there to be broken.
All right, Zach, continue.
Last one, Bridgewater. Fade into obscurity.
Okay. Oh, jeez.
Fade into obscurity.
Like the final game he played when they took Drew Brees out to save him for the playoffs, which didn't mean anything anyways, but you know. Didn't he throw like 3 interceptions, I think?
Yeah, and he had like a terrible percentage.
Yeah, like he was garbage.
They're better off with, what's his name, Taysom Hill?
The wide receiver, running back, kick
he is
returner,
insane.
defensive player.
He is everything.
They're better off with him and Teddy Bridgewater.
For real. He's the most versatile player in the league.
All right, next question.
We're gonna move on to the next question, which is the overtime rules in the NFL. Are they fair? And if not, what is the solution
No,
for this?
it's absolute AIDS. They need to go to the college style.
Exactly.
I agree.
College football overtime is the best thing in college football.
Also, get rid of ties in
Ties are
general.
stupid.
Never
Yeah, they're so stupid.
there should never be a tie in any sport ever.
I agree.
Yeah, the NFL is pretty much whoever wins the coin toss
Exactly.
has like 99% chance.
The
of winning.
Patriots
I mean-
and the Chiefs game could have been completely different.
Oh, no
I mean,
doubt.
good thing the Patriots won the coin toss. but,
Exactly. That's the reason they won.
These are grown men getting paid millions of dollars. They can play until they can play until somebody ends up scoring or something. There's no need for it.
I agree.
The solution here in NFL, switch to college style.
It'd be a lot more entertaining too.
Yes. Are we good on that question? Next
I
one?
think we all agree, switch to college style.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good. Esports, is it? Can it make it to the Olympics? Is it
The
probable?
Olympics?
The Olympics. Can esports be in the Olympics?
No,
You're telling me I could get a gold medal for winning a team deathmatch?
Okay, first off, it's
Well,
probably
okay.
going to happen.
I could see this happening, but it depends on the game. Like League of Legends is the #1 game in the world. That is the most competitive game that
It
is
would be
played.
something like that.
Fortnite.
Thoughts? Well, thoughts? Oh,
It's
what-
not league. It's still
It-
probably.
League of
college.
Legends. League of Legends is the #1.
Did you say
game.
Call of Duty's the #1?
Probably.
Overwatch and Fortnite.
Overwatch is trash.
Okay,
Oh,
but
It's an opinion.
but
though.
These are esport games.
how can they win a gold medal from sitting in a chair?
Exact. All right. The definition of a sport is anything that takes physical activity.
Okay, well,
I mean,
you know,
oh, moving your fingers.
ESPN
It's a physical activity.
does
I mean-
broadcast poker. Just
Okay, like hear me out here.
Do you see
Okay,
poker in the
competitive
Olympics?
games here
Yeah.
are like Overwatch, League of Legends, Counter or CS:GO.
He's not wrong.
Yeah, so these would be the type of games to be in the Olympics that are. These guys get paid millions of dollars to participate in tournaments and such. I could see it happening. I mean, I don't know, like countries like
so we're gonna see PewDiePie
Nigeria
versus
and other like kind of like third world countries. I don't think they would have teams for this.
You got a point.
It does have a
I
point.
mean, like
But they
I'm being honest. Like you're not gonna see like many countries with a League of Legends team or something like that. I mean, like
So America versus Japan versus
China.
South Korea.
yeah.
Yeah.
The day esports make it to Olympics, we're all going to be set on fire.
Is it going to be like its own
No,
separate
I
Olympics?
disagree. I could definitely see it
I
happening,
could see
but
it. No,
it's
it
got
won't
a
be a
way.
separate one.
It's got a long way.
What would
to
they
go.
add it to? The Winter Olympics?
Yeah,
Probably.
for sure.
No, it's going to be the fall Olympics. They're going to make one
So
just
that-
for that.
When people get cold, they can go inside
Say
and play some
fall
video
Olympics?
games, win a couple
Then
gold
I
medals.
followed it up saying they can make one just for that because it's useless.
Oh my god. Okay.
Okay, but think about this. Imagine if someone is like extremely good, like let's say at League, for instance.
Like myself.
Chill out.
Okay, so he goes on, wins tons of gold medals, and surpasses Michael Phelps for all of his medals. Imagine the outrage in that.
No,
When people are going to say, this dude's the greatest Olympian ever because he has 20 gold medals for winning League.
none of those medals count.
I would like to give a
None-
shout
none
out to
of
my
those
Ring
gold
Flex team on League of
medals
Legends. Flex
count.
on Flex Squad.
What? Gold medals? For who?
The league players, they don't count.
How?
They would count.
If it's an actual Olympics, it's gonna count.
That's basically like boosting.
No, it would
Yes,
be like
because it's so
winning
much
anything
easier.
else.
No, it's
It
not.
is not easier. How would it be easier?
Okay.
How would it not be? Because you don't have to physically put your body into shape. Like all these.
You mentally have to put yourself in shape.
But it's a
Okay,
it's a
shut up.
different Olympics.
Yes.
It's still AIDS. I don't
Okay.
agree. It should be.
Yeah,
Whatever.
I don't think so, but sadly, it's probably gonna happen.
I agree, Zach.
I could see it happening in the long run, and I won't be upset if it happens. All right, we're gonna go to a direct question at Jacob Naylor. Why do you think Tom Brady is such a good athlete? And a follow-up question from Dylan Lyles would be: give me a in-depth reasoning behind why you think Tom Brady is an athlete.
Go on, Jacob.
He plays a professional sport for a professional sports team.
That's two.
He's in a Super Bowl coming up this week. Can you throw a ball like Tom Brady, Dylan? I don't think so.
Oh man, got you there.
Him.
If Tom Brady played any other sport, do I think he'd be good? No. But
I think he'd probably
you don't
be a pretty
have
good
to
pitcher.
be good to be an athlete. An athlete is anything.
I could see Brady nailing threes.
I could jump up in the air right now and be considered an athlete.
God.
3-point specialist.
Ugh.
Look at Kyle Korver.
He's a winner.
Their body types are nothing alike.
They both won.
Oh my god.
I don't really know what else to say. I explained my case.
Tom Brady, best
I don't know if that case is valid,
But
but
here, an athlete is anyone who plays a sport. Like Jacob said, football is a sport. Therefore, by definition,
He is playing at the
he's
highest
an
level.
athlete. But like we said in our previous podcast, go check that out. Kyle Murray is a perfect example of what a
Kyle.
No,
Kyler.
no.
Did I say
Listen,
Tyler.
Did I say Kyle? My bad.
there's a difference between being an athlete and being athletic.
Yeah, being a pure athlete.
You don't have to be
Brady.
good to be an athlete,
Exactly.
but an athletic person is good.
Okay,
He didn't
I
ask
see you there.
He
I
didn't
see
ask,
you there. All right.
do you think Tom Brady is an athletic? No, he's not athletic.
But I think Dylan's talking about when you said he's one of the top 5 best athletes in the world.
Yeah, he is.
we didn't
Stat wise, he is.
We didn't have to. We didn't specify before that athletic.
Yeah, okay.
We specified athletes.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
he
with
a
you
top
guys.
5 athletic person in sports? No.
Not even
Hell
close.
no.
Is he a top 5 athlete? Yes.
Amen.
Next question.
All right, we're moving on. Your WNBA final picks and your WNBA MVP.
WNBA?
W.
Oh hell!
Continue on.
No. I meant to say NBA, not the WNBA. Don't.
Oh, that was a good joke then. Let's continue.
Okay.
Nobody
The
cares.
NBA finals. Predictions.
Warriors and Celtics.
Yeah, that's what I'm going.
You think the Celtics?
Yep.
I think the Thunder are gonna make it to the finals.
The only reason they didn't make it last year is because of LeBron. Now he's in the West. Celtics.
Oh man, what about the Bucks? They're good.
They won't be a playoff team though.
This-
Warriors Celtics. I agree.
Thunder Celtics.
Like-
You think the Thunder are going to beat the Warriors?
Oh yeah, all right, yeah. Hey, you heard it here first. Thunder Celtics NBA Finals. Thunder winning 5th game. Game 5. Thunder wins
I'm
it.
gonna go out on a limb here and say the 76ers and the Lakers.
Wrong.
You think the Lakers are making it?
76ers and Lakers.
Maybe if LeBron gets AD,
No.
maybe.
That's not.
I agree with Jacob.
Maybe.
If he gets Anthony Davis, they're going to have a good run.
Golden State's overrated.
Because their young talent's pretty good, but they need
I
LeBron.
agree.
Golden State's pretty much the Yankees.
They're going out of business.
The
They're-
Bankies.
Yes, the Yankees.
No, they're not.
The
All right.
Warriors.
No, they're not.
Your MVP,
LeBron. Easy.
James Harden.
Not the
LeBron
LeBron's not the
this
MVP
year?
this year. No,
He's missed 16 games.
Harden.
the dude's buns this year.
It hurts me to say, but yes, Harden.
Harden is not the MVP.
You better not say Westbrook.
My MVP pick is Paul George or Russell Westbrook.
Paul George? Wrong. He's not even the best player on his team.
Wait for it. He'll be an MVP candidate. Watch for it.
Since-
It's, but I mean, my predictions are either Russell Westbrook or Paul George. For sure.
James Harden.
You guys are buns.
Yeah, I agree on Harden. I take back.
It hurts me to say, but yes, Harden.
James Harden.
No.
Yep.
Dude's a bum.
He's a bum, but you see the stuff he's doing.
All right, guys. Personal question here from Will Clark. What's your guys' favorite fungus?
Our favorite fungus, huh?
What?
Foot fungus.
Why is your favorite fungus foot fungus?
It's the only really fungus I know, and that's the first thing that came up my head.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Jacob there.
My favorite fungus. I'm not a man of my fungi or anything like that, so I really don't like foot fungus. So I don't know. I'm just. Man. Okay.
Yeah, I don't really know many because I don't sit at home and study fungi.
I agree with Joe. I don't have one. I like them all.
Yeah, I like them all equally.
I like that. I like that answer.
Equal.
All right. Let's go to the next question from Eric Schmidt. Wow. Everyone wants to compare quarterbacks drafted last year. What do you guys say about that, and with good reasoning?
Like the best rookie one from last year?
Yeah.
Obviously Baker.
Obviously, Baker is the best rookie from last year. He's going to be rookie of the year.
Yeah.
I'm kind of confused by the question here. What's he
Everyone's
wants to know?
comparing quarterbacks drafted last year.
Okay.
Who's the best drafted
So-
quarterback last year?
So that's why he wants to know who's the best
Yes,
drafted
with
quarterback?
good reasoning, yes.
Baker.
Baker
Yeah.
Mayfield.
No,
My-
Baker is
All right, let's.
buns.
My reasoning behind Baker is look at the stats he put up and how many games he played. He didn't No. Shut your mouth, all right? He didn't even play the whole season, and he put up amazing stats for a rookie.
Not
Fraud.
only
Rookie.
not only that,
fraud.
not only that, but think of what he had to go through with his team. His head coach getting fired, getting a new head coach. Didn't they?
Not even just his head coach, his offensive coordinator.
Yeah,
got fired,
offensive
too.
coordinator too.
Oh, boo-hoo, fraud.
No,
How
it's
is
the
he-
fact what he had to go through, the records he set, and led the Browns to their best season in 10
When
years.
Peyton
Baker Mayfield
Manning-
is buns. Changed my mind. Wait,
When
you
Peyton
can't.
Manning, when he made that
Opinion.
record, he threw 28 interceptions that year.
The 55 touchdown?
No, his rookie.
Oh, alright.
Do you know what the definition of fraud is?
You're a fraud.
The answer is no. It's not like you can fudge those numbers to break the record. I mean,
That's exactly what I'm saying. Those numbers are.
I'm pretty sure that there's footage
false.
of all the games, and you can count.
Of every touchdown.
And you can count.
Well,
that.
let's talk about some of the other quarterbacks that were drafted last year as well, other than you guys second off Baker.
Lamar Jackson, the running back.
Lamar Jackson.
He folded like a cheap suit in the playoffs.
The first 3 quarters, the last quarter he came out to play, but it was too late.
Exactly.
Yeah. I think the
So
most
he's solid.
surprising.
I think if he would have played the whole season,
I think the most surprising out of all the quarterbacks last year was Josh Allen.
Yes.
Buns.
buns.
Not really though.
Bust.
Probably in a couple years, but like
We'll see if he ever gets a better team, we'll be able to make that decision.
He's buns.
all right. I guess he's buns.
Sam Darnold, trash.
Do
Sam
we even have to
Darnold.
say anything about Josh Rosen? Because that was
Was he the one who made the statement?
It
of
was
they were,
nine other people taken in front of me. Those
Yeah.
were all 9 mistakes.
yeah.
yeah, was he the one who Josh Rosen?
Listen
was he
here,
the one?
Josh Rosen. You were a mistake.
But
It's a
it's
solid statement. I'll give you that. I'll back you up on that one.
I understand, like, you guys saying Baker will win Rookie of the Year, but are we forgetting about the Colts linebacker and Derwin James?
He had a good year.
Darius Leonard.
Yeah, Darius Leonard. Both of them did amazing this year.
You're right. But I thought we were just talking about offensive rookie.
Let's-
I still feel like Baker will get rookie of the year no matter what.
Yeah,
Like,
because it's biased towards offensive
I was
players.
just saying, it's
Yeah.
like the Heisman. It's always like
It's
quarterbacks
always
and
offensive.
running
running
backs.
backs, quarterbacks, and running backs.
if not Baker, then Saquon.
True. All right. Next question comes from Decky Life. If you guys could play football What position would you play and why?
Zach, start it.
Wide receiver or corner, because I got hands of duct tape.
No, you don't. Thank you for the button press. Thank you.
This man.
I would put quarterback because out of all of us, I'm QB1.
Wrong.
QB1.
I think from after our podcast, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna hit the button on that one.
Yep. I already
Wrong.
used both mine already.
Yep, that was my last button press.
Jacob's the only one that has that.
We did a little throw around after our podcast last week, and God, QB1 is not the answer.
Wheelchair basketball players can throw
We're the
better
third
than
string on the backup squad.
All right. I would say I would be a tight end.
I want to know.
what's your-
Time out.
Wait.
How does being in a wheelchair mess up your throwing?
Because they can't use their legs to help them.
Yeah,
Hold on.
You can still throw though.
Yeah, better than you.
Reasoning on why the tight end would be your position.
Because unlike Ryan, I'm realistic. I can't throw as good as you guys, but I mean
As well?
I have the as well. Yeah, I have this. I mean I have the size for a tight end, kinda, and
Yeah.
I mean
I'd agree with that.
decent-ish hands.
I thought you were gonna say something stupid like you'd be the quarterback or the running back, but yeah, I agree with you that you're a tight end.
I mean, you said something stupid like you'd be the quarterback.
I haven't said my
because I am realistic.
piece yet. Go ahead, Jacob. What position would you be?
Quarterback.
The real QB1.
Thank you.
God. Your reasoning on that?
Just my favorite position.
It's your favorite position, so you think you'd be the quarterback?
And I could sling a ball better than Uncle Rico.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna
You
be
can throw a
realistic.
ball over the mountains, a quarter mile away.
Wait,
then we'll talk.
Before Kate answers, what position did you say you'd be, Zach?
Wide receiver.
'Cause he's
I
Or-
could see you being a long snapper.
Or corner. No. You have.
Why? Why can you see it being a long
I can't see him being a wide receiver. He'd get locked down by anyone.
By me.
Oh,
Yeah, right.
Looks like we'll have to put that to the test.
Oh, for sure.
You're like 3 inches tall.
and he still has better hands and better
Whatever,
hops than
yes.
you.
All right,
Um,
Cade. What position would you?
I'm
put?
gonna be realistic here. You know, I'm gonna be idolized on the field like Terry Cohen, man. I'd be the running back, but I'm gonna need a duo. I'm gonna need someone bigger to do the
Blocking.
yeah. I'm gonna have
To
to
do
go the
everything
sidelines.
else.
Yes, I'm gonna have to do the sidelines. Those sweeps. But you know what? I could also see myself as QB1 because as we saw last week after our podcast.
I don't think the fans saw that.
Oh well, let me just take my word for it. I was slinging dimes.
Just want to let everyone know this man did play football and he was the kicker.
Let's not talk about that. Yes, I would love to be the kicker. Actually, never mind.
Cody Parker
Cody
Jr.
Parkey.
Nope. Cody Parkey, I hate you.
Oh, it's actually a long snapper, so don't expect a kick.
Did we all answer there? Yes.
I think we did.
Yeah.
Where do you see yourself in 10 years?
In 10 years, Zach, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hopefully with a decent job so I can pay off college debt.
You know, that's my answer too. Hopefully I have a decent job in my major, which is criminology. I want to be in some law enforcement. Hopefully I find some type of job that's paying well to pay off my debt.
Oh, I've already sold out to Big Oil, so.
I don't think any of us really knows. Maybe we'll be right here still in 10 years.
Oh yeah, that's the goal. I want to be right here in the bottom of the barrel.
Well, maybe not this room, maybe a more.
Listen, I take this one day at a time. Whatever happens, happens. All right.
Hey, Jacob, buddy, where do you see yourself in 10 years?
Hopefully anywhere except the current job I work at.
Amen. Brian?
I'm going to go with Jacob with that one.
Yeah.
I 100% agree with Jacob. I had a really good answer for that, but Jacob trumps everything.
Yep.
What was your original answer?
Something about us being successful at this, but Jacob takes the cake on this one.
Thank you.
Yeah, you would take.
Next question.
You know what? I think this is the most interesting question of
It
the
is.
podcast. Good question. It's been a crew favorite. Thank you, Jordan Sellers. Who is your least favorite person on a podcast crew?
Zach.
Joe.
Let's start off with Zach and go around the table, shall we?
Kate.
Oh. Why?
Myself.
Why?
Zach's throwing a wrench into things.
Actually, it's a tie between you two. You because
You two, the people listening can't hear.
Alright, it's a tie between Cade and Joey.
Why?
Joey because everything it's Trubisky's trash because of this, and it's some stupid reason like Andy.
LaMelo Ball.
That too.
Oh,
Cade,
sorry, I speak facts.
Cade,
Rex Grossman is better.
you bring up that is true.
Is it because it took off Chicago?
Yes, silly. Everything is Chicago with you.
Jacob.
She-Town. Bears.
Joe.
And why?
This man just says the stupidest stuff every single episode.
Proof.
Go watch.
Go watch
So we
the
have
episodes.
2 hours of audio.
Check those out.
Yeah, check those out. Check out Joe saying nothing but stupid stuff.
Like LaMelo Ball in episode 1.
Which was a good point.
I hate Cade too.
What? Excuse me?
I hate his opinions. But he doesn't sit in the
you-
back and say stupid stuff that no one can hear.
Hurt my feelings.
What do you mean? I don't say stupid
I
stuff
hate
like
your
that.
opinions. I don't hate you.
You hear
Okay,
that?
Cade.
It's the one that smells violin.
Who is your most hated
Suck
person
off.
in this room?
I'm gonna probably go with Joe.
Big money.
Very little money.
Behind the scenes, we've had to cut and recut many times because Joe likes to interrupt and not follow the rules, and just makes this process a lot longer than what it should be.
Maybe if they did it right the first time, I wouldn't have to.
Joe, it is not your turn yet, so please stop talking.
You're not my mom.
This is the reason why.
Alright, this is the exact reason why we all hate you.
All right, Joe.
I'm gonna
All
skip
right.
Joe and I'm gonna go.
All right.
Fuck you.
My
Hey,
least-
shut your mouth.
Hey, let Joe
All
go.
right.
It is his
I'll
turn.
take your hat off. I don't care.
Joe, your turn. Go.
Let's see. My most hated person
It's himself because he hates himself.
is. I'd have to go with Zach. Zach, you just grind my gears.
I like that.
The way you look and your opinions, dude. I hate your opinion. All the nonsense you send in the group chats about like motocross. Nobody watches those.
I only said that like once. Did I not?
He only did say it once.
Okay, but that once was more times than we needed to see it.
Did you guys have any topics, Ben? No, I don't think so.
Nobody watches that.
That doesn't that doesn't change the fact that none of you. Ryan's the one that thinks of topics most. Ryan and Cade are the ones that think of all the topics.
Now,
Dream team.
The whole reason why this podcast started was because we've had this group chat for
At least 2 years.
at least
It's-
2 to
it's
3
longer.
years. We started and we just have constantly been talking about sports and sending stuff sports related in that group chat for 2 to 3 years or whatever. So we always get in arguments. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna argue with you guys. Might as well just make a show out of it. And then we made this podcast.
Who'd you say Cade was comparable to with his sports opinions?
Skip
Bayless.
Bayless.
No, I am not like Skip Bayless.
Nothing
No.
but L's.
L's?
Big
L's.
You're getting close to being Brian Windhorse level.
Okay, so my least favorite person.
Don't lie to people, just say it.
I fucking hate Joe.
Thank you.
I'm here for a good time, not a long time, I might add.
Joe, as Zach said, and
I'm
Jacob
not here to
said,
be
and
like-
Cade said, you just say, you interject all the time. Everything you say just pisses me off.
Thank you.
And you know what, Cade? You're like an honorable mention because how much you suck the Bears off and how much you hate on Baker Mayfield.
I'll take it. Baker's buns, da Bears.
So
Live on She-Town.
I also have another little stat here.
I think
Out of everyone I've talked to, I think everyone thinks Jacob's the favorite for some reason.
What the hell?
Probably
Because he
because I'm
spills his water.
Because I am the GOAT.
You're
I'm the
not
most
the GOAT.
entertaining here. I lead this podcast.
I don't
am
even
the
have a
king of this
button, but we're
podcast.
adding an extra button for myself.
I'll get on that
I just
Thank
want everyone to know I'm the most respected here. I am the most
too. Wrong.
highly appreciated here.
Wrong. I think
Everybody
Jackson's the most-
loves me.
Highly experienced.
Jackson-
come out
Jackson's
here real
the highly
quick.
Jackson,
appreciated
come
one.
out
This
here
is our
real quick.
man Jackson right here. He does everything.
Jackson,
for
you're
us.
not in it yet,
Jackson,
bro.
come on, a little
Okay,
bit, there, little bit more, man. A little bit more. There,
Oh,
you just
hi,
can't- Wave to the
buddy.
camera. Hello.
Here, Jackson, come here real quick.
Jackson,
You
tell the
got
people the
anything to say?
truth.
Jackson, who do you hate the most?
I'd probably have to say Joe. He makes the job a little harder. A lot harder, actually, but you know.
That's what she said.
Yeah. No, it's Joe. Sorry, Joe.
I'm not here to be liked.
And who's your
Well,
most
that's a good
favorite?
one.
Joe's here to
Most
state
favorite?
facts, not to be like.
Everyone
I
but
respect
Joe, right?
that.
Yeah, everybody but Joe, honestly. Everybody-
Jackson's most favorite is everyone but Joe.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, Hulk Hogan over here is me better.
That's Macho Man Randy
That's the
Savage.
Macho Man.
I'm gonna call
Right
Hulk
there.
Hogan.
I'm
He's
gonna
a-
respect Joe and his answer here. His rebuttal. He's here to state his facts and opinions, not to be liked.
Okay, you actually have to have facts to state them.
I mean,
All right, now we've got that out of the way.
I
That's a
think this
long
is the
time
perfect
coming.
time to go to break.
Yeah.
We'll be back after this cage match.
and we are back from the cage match, and no one here died. Ryan, take us away with some topics, please.
I got one topic for us. Should the NFL start hiring younger coaches like Sean McVay?
They need to hire whoever gets the job done.
I agree.
I mean, yeah.
Should they start looking younger though?
I mean, it.
Did you say younger guys? It could be younger women. I mean, it could be whoever gets the job done.
That's a fair
That's
point.
what I'm going to say.
Certainly-
whoever can get the job done.
Certainly, experience helps, but I mean, look at Sean McVay. He's the youngest coach in the league, and he's in the Super Bowl. So I mean,
Didn't he play
But-
football at the Edelman?
yeah,
He
but
played against
once
them.
again, it doesn't matter. Like they said, whoever gets the job done should be hired.
Yeah, I mean, it helps with you're older because then you're more like, established and you actually have experience. If you're not like Marvin Lewis or Hugh Jackson.
So
It's fair.
yeah,
We got another topic here.
We got some trending topics.
All right, let's move
let's
it.
hear it.
And trending topics today, Victor Oladipo. Everyone saw that? Oof.
That was disgusting.
Big.
He is out.
Poor guy.
Done.
Done. Done.
Leader of the
Dead.
team. Sucks to see a leader like that goes down, but you know,
Did you watch the
Legends
video of
live
that?
on.
yeah,
Yeah, his knee, dude.
it was gross.
Isn't he like the only player the Pacers actually have? That's
Basically,
Yeah.
yep.
respectable.
I don't know anyone else on that team.
We also got on our trending topics. Landon Donovan's coming back from retirement to play for the San Diego Shockers, the men's indoor team.
I didn't even know there was a men's indoor.
Neither did I.
I don't really have anything to say about that, but if
Good for Landon.
Good for
Landon.
Landon.
Yeah,
Good for him.
Yeah, he's making bank.
Stay retired. Brett Favre, stay retired.
I mean, when he's being paid $250,000 to play 10 games, wouldn't you?
He's got a point.
You're right, but
Hey, you know, if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. Go for it.
Isn't he only like 38, 39 too?
He's an old man.
He's old for soccer standards.
Continue.
Giannis and LeBron, they are the captains for the All-Star game. The good All-Star game.
Are they doing the picks again?
They're doing the picks again.
Giannis, please pick Russell Westbrook, please.
They're doing picks again, yep.
Yeah, that's all I gotta say.
I mean, I kind of like the other way, where he just got selected, but if this was what they're going with, then
I like how they pick people.
I like it. I like because they're not like.
I think they're-
all the Warriors aren't going to be on the same team.
I mean, yeah, you're right, but I don't know.
I also don't think LeBron should be a captain this year.
No,
Wrong.
I don't think so either.
He's been hurt too much
I
this year.
think
But it's still LeBron, so
Isn't it
Obviously, they're not going to not
Exactly.
make him the captain.
they're airing Giannis and LeBron picking players too. I'm pretty
about
sure.
time. They
Are
should
they
have did
doing
that
that
last
this
year.
year?
Yeah,
They should have did that
I think
last
they're
year.
showing it this time.
See, I'd much rather watch that than the game.
I'd much rather watch that than the NFL Pro Bowl.
The game's all right. I mean, they do some high flying stuff. It's kind of cool, but
Now let's talk about that plane that disappeared.
I mean, moral of the story is don't fly Malaysia Airlines.
That is
Yeah,
true.
2 out of 2 planes gone.
There's been an anonymous donation from on their GoFundMe of $275,000 to keep the search going.
I mean, they only did it for 3 days, something like
Yeah,
that.
it's
Like, that's not that long for a search,
No.
especially for a big player like that. I mean, I never heard him before this, but you know,
I wouldn't say.
Clearly he was pretty big.
Wasn't he going on a transfer to Chelsea or from Chelsea?
Too.
It wasn't.
Chelsea.
It wasn't
to
to Chelsea. It was
Chelsea.
it was a
I thought it
Premier
was
Team
Chelsea.
league.
No,
Was
yeah.
it Cardiff?
Yeah,
It was- he was in the
I think it
Premier
was
League,
Cardiff.
I think it was
Yeah.
one of the Wales teams.
He went from FC Nantes from League One to Cardiff City in the Premier League.
I mean, that is a big leap, though.
Did you see the text? Well, not text, but like his dad was telling people the last thing he said to him and how like he was super happy to go to a big club.
That's rough.
That's
yeah.
not good.
You guys see the Warriors visited Barack Obama again?
Disrespectful.
Yeah, for real. Like,
I don't get the point of it.
I understand that they don't want to see Trump, but they're being a bunch of children about it. Seriously, going to see Obama instead of Trump.
You're right.
They're children.
They're trying to create a statement, but
Yeah.
it's going a little too far.
They're drama queens.
I feel like if anything, that's going to make Obama look bad too.
That's impossible.
Oh, right, Zachary.
That's true.
Tell us what's really on your mind.
We're not that kind of podcast.
Next topic. Tom Brady not retiring. 100% not retiring.
Thank Tom Brady himself.
I think it's because he heard Jacob's poem.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He heard Jacob's poem. He's like, I can't retire.
No doubt.
You should have tagged him in that poem.
Which,
Upload it.
if you want to see just Jacob's poem, go to our Twitter, which is the bottom of the barrel PC.
I just want to let everyone know I did not look that up or anything. That was all from right here, the top of my mind. I did not look that up.
What a beautiful mind.
From
you
what
have,
little,
Jake.
Thank you.
From what little brain he has.
Yes.
Oh, come on.
And our
Come on.
last trending topic, Anthony Davis. He is done in New Orleans after this.
Good for him.
Where's he going to go?
I feel like the only place he'll end up is LA.
Zach?
He's.
LA.
I can't see him going anywhere else.
Joe?
They're not going to trade him. He's going to play his contract out and go to the free agency.
Kane?
I hope he does. I just hope he doesn't go to LA. I don't want him to go there.
He probably will, though.
You want him to go to Chicago?
I mean, yeah, let's see it. Let's see that happen.
I mean-
Let's get that.
I kind of do too.
Will the
to
Bulls?
be
Will the
honest.
Bulls get him? No. Do
With
they have the
LeBron?
money for him? Yes.
They do have the money for him.
But he won't want to go there because he wants to play for a team that's NBA final contenders, and obviously the Bulls are.
Should have went to the Cavs last
Looks
year.
like the Bulls are tanking right now. So
Look, general manager LeBron James will want him on the team, so he will get him on the team.
Speaking of LeBron,
LeBron.
R.I.P. Lonzo. He's gone.
LeBron wants
Yeah.
another one of his head coaches gone.
Luke Walton.
Yep.
I mean,
At what point does it stop being the coach's problem and does it become the player?
I think LA just needs to give him the Jackie Moon contract. Make him the player, coach, and the owner.
oh yeah.
Let
I mean, he
LeBron
does it
do
all basically. It
Let
all
him
runs
do
through
it.
him.
Let him do it.
You get my point, though.
I mean, he wins rings,
Oh, yeah.
so you gotta listen to him.
I mean, yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
Speaking of trading, did you hear Blake Griffin wants to get traded?
Again,
Yeah.
Does he really?
he's been in Detroit for what, 3 days now?
Basically.
He wants to go to the Mavs. Hopefully it happens.
So he can play with your boy Luca.
Who's a fraud?
Blake Griffin's overrated. Blake Griffin's overrated.
Oh yeah, for
Blake
sure.
Griffin's overrated. He dunked over a car, and then he became everyone's favorite player.
He actually. Wait, never mind. That was Paul George.
You see, Steph and his brother are playing against each other in a 3-point contest.
That's gonna be pretty cool to watch.
I mean,
Steph and Seth Curry.
Steph.
Then Buddy Hield's in it.
Look, if Steph Curry wanted to win that every year, he could, but he chooses not to.
It'd be bad for ratings.
Exactly.
Who else is in the 3-point?
That's
contest?
Buddy Hield, Seth, Steph.
I usually find out the day of it, like when I watch it.
True.
We all just
Because-
want the dunk contest.
Yeah,
let's be honest.
that's-
Well,
here.
the dunk contest is kind of trash.
Is Vince Carter in a dunk contest this year?
I hope so. Let him
Vince
go. Let him go
Carter?
out with it,
I think I saw something that he's in a dunk contest this year.
because it's probably gonna be his last season. Maybe
No, he's gonna be like Vinatieri.
and play until he's 50.
Wow. as
Which
if
he
the dunk
just
contest wasn't
signed for his
trash
24th
enough.
season.
Vinatieri,
Is it 23rd, 24th?
24th.
I think it's 24th.
You know, it's nice to see grandpas playing every once in a while.
Oh yeah, for sure.
If you want to do that, go watch the Mavs.
All right, that is the end of the episode. We upload every Friday on Spotify, YouTube. We're going to be on Apple soon, SoundCloud. Check us out on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And that's the end of the episode. We are the bottom of the barrel, and thank you for listening.
Offer you my heart, 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 offer you my heart.
Just
Speak up a little.
continuously looking at